What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the shop going to be working on putting obviously some new parts and stuff on the front of the 98. As you can tell, it is faceless. The old grill is out, and I don't know if you're a new viewer, you may have not seen my video from probably, I don't know, probably about 2, 3, 4, I don't know how long ago. But I got a sponsorship with a company that actually built me a insert piece. So like how this GMC, I have like the billet grill. I think it's technically a billet, but I'm pretty sure I just ordered it off eBay. But I kind of put my GMC sideways. That setup is gone. The new one I have right over here. It's painted, ready to go in. We have the side marker lights and everything in it. I was going to try and get it put in the other night, but come to find out, this tab here that holds the headlight screw, or the headlight screw screws down in that, excuse me, which holds on the actual headlight itself, is broke. And then it's also broke on both sides over here. So I went ahead and ordered a new one, so I'll have to take this off, and I wasn't going to put the grill in and then have to take it all back out again. So we just decided to wait, and then today we are going to be pulling off the bumper. I'm going to be color matching it and painting it. I ordered paint already for it, so I figured this would be the perfect opportunity to pull the bumper and everything off, color match it, and then we can slowly start to put everything back together once we get everything here. I believe those said they'll be here by Monday or Tuesday. The paint will be here, I believe it said by Monday. So hopefully by Wednesday we'll have everything completely painted again and ready to go. But like I said, we're going to try and pull the bumper off today and get it sanded down. I'm going to kind of show you guys the steps of sanding this down. Some people say you can paint chrome, some people say you can but it doesn't hold up, and some people say don't even try. But I'm gonna kind of get some of the tools together real quick. I'll show you the new grill real quick also when I get all my stuff together, and we'll just start the video, so stay tuned. Okay guys, well here is the new insert piece. This thing is badass. Like I said, I teamed up with, I was just scrolling through eBay actually one day, and I come across that and I saved it. I messaged the guy and I was like, hey, I have a YouTube channel, would you want to like kind of partner up? And he's like, yeah, sure. So he gave me a little bit of a discount on this piece, and then I bought a new, I don't know what you call, like the grill fascia piece, because I would consider this the grill, so I guess that'd be like the fascia or whatever. I was going to try and use that one, but what it called for is I made a video actually on this a little while back. So the factory one has like the GMC emblem that mounts in the middle, and then it's got these, I don't know, like pieces that run this way and then this way. And actually in the directions he gives you, it tells you exactly what to cut out and everything. Super easy to do. This piece actually came black. I actually dropped some pictures down like right now. This was actually in primer, and then I painted it the same color match of my truck. I could have got the one that had the chrome around here, like that one, but I wanted to change it up. I want to go all blue, because we are going to be going blue on the front of the truck, and then everything else will be going blue or black. I'm actually probably going to be changing out the chrome 2500 on the side to black, and then everything else will be going, like I said, to the blue or black. So, but anyway, all his information is down in the description. I'll leave it like right down in this part of the video too, somewhere or sometime. But super cool. I know he makes, there was one that said 350, there was one that said 454, one that said Yukon, that's Chevy. I mean, anything I'm sure he can make. You just have to message him and find out. But this is, I believe he said, the powder coated, and then you can get a non-powder coated, so if you wanted to paint it. He powder coated this one. It's got the cool like rivets and stuff in it. Super cool. I almost contemplated getting a light bar and putting it behind there, but then I was like, well, how often am I going to use it? So I mean, I can come back and add it if I want it. But love the way it turned out. I'm super excited to see what it looks like on the front of the truck. So that's why I'm going to try and get everything pulled off real quick. Hopefully those pieces will be here by the beginning of the week. I can get all that stuff put back together. Get the bumper all painted and stuff, get the bumper put back on, and then get this piece finally in. And then maybe by Wednesday, like I said, it will be completely finished up and I can show you guys exactly what it looks like with all that. So enough talking, I'm going to get into it now, get that front bumper tore off, and then I'm going to show you the steps to sanding down a chrome bumper and getting it ready for paint. So stay tuned, guys. Okay, so we got the little, I don't know, bottom of the grill spacer taken off. There was I don't know if that's a 7/32, but there was 3 of them. There's supposed to be one here, there was one in the middle, and then this tab's missing, and then one on the outside. Pulled that out, then we'll have 4 bolts across the bumper. I'm gonna spray them with blaster. Yeah, 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom. I'm gonna spray them, excuse me, with blaster, get them all broken loose. And then this piece here, the, I don't know what you want to call it, the door dinger strip for the bumper. I believe it's just basically like a little bolt that is like plastic on this piece. That's got a nut on the back. I don't know how you guys will be able to see this, but I'm going to try and zoom in on it real quick. Yep, just like that. That piece will come off. I'm probably going to paint it like a flat black to match the powder coated look of that. So everything will be color matched, and the black up front. Probably going to also coat the back side of the bumper as well. And then I'm probably going to clean up these edges. There's some little frillies right here. And then I'm also going to clean up this a little bit more. Probably just kind of angle it out a little bit. I had to cut that to fit the tires. But we're going to do that, get this taken off. I'm going to get it soaked in blaster. We're going to try and set up the camera somewhere so you guys can actually see. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to get this all taken off real quick, and then I'll bring you guys back.
Ryan Little. Ryan Little.
Well, now that you guys seen how to get the bumper off, we got it all off. I'm probably gonna try and coat some of this stuff too while it's all off. Hit the frame a little bit and just kind of clean it up a little bit. But now we're gonna come over here, and like I said, there's 2 of those little pegs that have the little nuts on each side, and then the rest of it just, it looks like it should just push straight out. But I'm gonna come around this side real quick. The bumper's starting to get some rust up in here, so I'm probably gonna end up scuffing the back of it, taking some like Rust-Oleum black spray paint or something, and just spraying the whole back side of it just to clean it up, so the rust will stop forming. It won't stop at 100%, but at least the Rust-Oleum paint will give it an extra barrier. And then I'm going to clean up these edges, like I said, kind of square this one up a little bit more. But I'm going to take these off real quick, pull that whole, I don't know what you're going to call it, the bumper guard or the door dinger. Take it off. I'm sure it's probably got a little bit of surface rust underneath there. I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to continue on and show you the steps on how to sand this and get it ready for paint. Okay guys, so we got that trim piece off. Like I said, there was the 2 little nuts that held it on this side, and then basically these little pins that you just push out and the whole thing pops off. It's not as bad as I was expecting. I mean, obviously you can see the discoloration between the actual chrome and then the guard, or the, I don't know what you want to call it. I still don't have a name for it. But so now, like I said, we're going to trim up these side pieces. I'm probably going to angle it a little bit more, because that's the corner of where that piece stops. So I can really just kind of trim it right up in through this area, as long as I miss that corner. But what you're going to want to do when you're painting chrome is take 80 grit sandpaper, and if you have a DA like this, you can hook up to your air compressor, or I mean, you can do it by hand. You're just going to have to put some elbow grease into it, or you can even buy a palm sander, which I don't have one in there, and get 80 grit, and you're just going to knock the complete shine off of it. You want it to be dull. So what I'm saying is, I don't know if this is, no, that's not 80 grit, but I'll grab a piece and show you. But like how you can see my reflection, by the time you get done, it'll almost look like this oxidized piece down here. And then you're gonna come back with an epoxy primer, which is made for metal. Spray it all the way across, do 3 to 4 coats. If you're gonna do the inside, hit it too with 80 grit. And then, like I said, epoxy primer it all. Then you'll wet sand it a little bit so it's smooth, and then clean it up real good with your degreaser and stuff, and then you're ready for paint and clear coat. But we'll do those steps as we go along. I'll probably continue this video over so you can actually see me sanding it down, primering it, painting the backside. I'm probably gonna wait to sand this until I get this backside done. I'm probably just gonna take some scuff pads and kind of scuff that rust down, and then take some 80 grit, go over it, shoot it all gloss black, and then if I get any on this chrome on this side, I can just sand it right off, and then it won't even matter. So anyway guys, I'm gonna get to sanding on this. I'll bring you guys back. Like I said, it might be a 2-parter, it might be a 3-parter, depending on when we get the parts and stuff in for it. So just stay tuned and bear with me. This might be a little lengthy video because I want to show you exactly the steps to painting the bumper. But anyway guys, I'm going to start sanding, and I'll catch you guys later.
Ryan Little.
Well guys, as you've seen from that little fast forwarding clip there, I started sanding all this. Hopefully you got a good representation of the before rust there, and then when you go over it with the 80 grit, I don't know how well you kind of see it. So those spots up in here I still need to hit a little bit, but basically scuff it all with 80 grit sandpaper and then wipe it clean. I wouldn't recommend washing it unless you're going to dry it right away, because if you wash it, you have rust, it's just going to create surface rust again. So I would take an air compressor once you get all it sanded on the back and blow it out, and then just you can get like glass cleaner, like normal Windex, or you can get like automotive Armor All glass cleaner. They're both a great cleaner. Or you can even get grease and wax remover. Just put it on a microfiber cloth, or if you have like the blue shop towels, just put it on there, wipe it good and clean. You can come back with some like lacquer thinner or paint thinner and clean it all up real good too. Same with like mineral spirits and stuff like that. Get it all nice, good and clean. Let it dry for probably 15-20 minutes depending on how long or how wet it is. And once you got it all done, just like I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spray paint and I'm just going to start hitting. I'm probably going to do a couple coats over the actual rust spots before I coat the whole bumper itself. But before we do that, I want to trim up and square up all this stuff on this side. Make it look a little bit more like of a factory look instead of it coming up and then notching over. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I will bring you guys back once I get it all taped up and marked up where I want to exactly cut it. So stay tuned, guys. I hope you enjoy this little video of me painting my chrome bumper for the 98. But anyway, I'm going to jump into it and I'll see you guys soon. Well, there we go, guys. You see me get that all taped up, get it all masked off how I wanted it. This side's a little bit cleaner. I like the shape of this one a lot more than I do that one over there. That one, I mean, they're a little bit off. This one, you can kind of tell it comes down in a nice, like, little swooping motion. This one's got more of an angle in the corner here. I might have to come back and just trim it off a slight bit, but I got all those little frillies ground down. We have a family cookout going on, so I'm gonna probably pick this video up tomorrow. Probably try and get this one uploaded for part 1. Part 2, hopefully we'll have everything sanded. I'll show you the steps. Getting it primed, wet sanding it, and then shooting the paint. And then hopefully part 3 we'll have everything going back onto the truck. But anyway, guys, remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man. Thanks for sticking around. Make sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.